Hi guys, I'm Ryan Braithwaite. Welcome back to another Sony Vegas tutorial in Sony Vegas. And today I'm going to be showing you how to use text media and add in effects with the text as well. So first thing, to insert text media, you either go down to your media generators and you click on text, and that brings up a load of nice presets. Or you can simply right click on the timeline, and once you've inserted a video track, right click and press insert text media, and that's what I've done here. Right, and this is your text editor. You've got the tabs at the top: edit, placement, properties, and effects. To type your text, you go into edit, so we're going to do that now. So if I type tutorials Sony Vegas, and you'll see that it has gone off the screen ever so slightly. To do that, you can either highlight it and do it the way that most people do it, which is select a size number from the drop down menu. Say if you select 60, it'll go on nicely. But say if it was back at 72, and the other way to do that is go to properties, and in this tab here, in the properties tab, the scaling, you can turn that down as well, and that can adjust it very nicely. Okay, so once we've done with this, obviously you can make it like to the right or to the left or to the center. Select your font, obviously, just say Calibri, any font, that's just your font selector, your size, obviously bold and italics, and all your alignments. Right, next tab is placement. This is where you can move the text around any way you want, and if you select the text placement under this drop down menu, freeform is when you can move it anywhere. There's loads of different, you can align it to a certain place, say bottom left or bottom right, and it would align it to that place. You can select center and it'll go right back to the center, or say top center. You get the idea. So let's keep it back in the center for now. Next tab is properties. This is where you can select all your colors, color of the text and the color of the background you're working with, and like that. It's pretty cool. Say if you're working with a video, and I have no videos to import, so sorry, and you want the text to go over the video, you will have a another video track. Let me just insert one, and make sure that your text is on top of the video track, and make sure you like your videos here. So that if we have a nice solid color, no, let's not have a solid color, that's a bad idea. Let's say we have a noise texture, and just bring in this one called blood cells. And as you can see here, the text has gone over and you can no longer see the actual video. So what you've got to do to fix that is go back to your generated media, that's the media we just generated, and in the properties where it says background color, you're going to drag this alpha scale right down to transparent, and you can see now that has resolved the problem. This is the color picker tool, where you can pick the colors from anywhere on the screen. Select that. You can even click it from the start menu, wherever. Say if I do the green on the start menu. Oh, and that, you can't do that actually, that brought up something else. Let's just say this little floppy save disk up here, and so we want it white, and that will do that. So yeah, text properties, scaling is obviously the size of things, and I showed you that earlier on. The tracking is how close or how far away the letters are in the text, and the leading, that's when you, if I just insert another bit of text, tutorial Sony Vegas, and say if I type tutorial Sony Vegas again, if you go into the leading, that is how close the two bits of text are. You can have them right merged, or you can have them really apart. I like to have them, if you have got two layers, about quite close, not too close, so. And that is that. And next onto the effects tab, outline. If you click on draw outline, it'll see a nice outline around the original colour. You can change the feather, and what that basically does is the size of the outline. If you make it to 0, then it's quite thick. If you make it right to 1, then it is really thin. I like to have that near 1, but not just above halfway. That makes a nice one. The width of the feather makes it like how fuzzy you want it. And you have that quite low, maybe not even at all. Maybe just a bit lower than the feather. Right, so on the shadow tab, which is down below here, If you click on draw shadow, it makes a shadow and it really makes the text pop, like stand out. Obviously you can select the feather on that, and that is how thick it is, like how smudgy you want it. And the offset, that is how far you want the shadow to go off of the text, if you like. So it's like, pretend you're out in the sun one day, and when the sun's in different positions, your shadow is in different positions. This basically does that, but with the text. Look, you can see all the text shadow going in different positions. And you can change the colour of the shadow by clicking on here, and you can either select, and again you can colour pick from anywhere. So that's quite cool. Deformation, I don't really tend to use this, but it makes quite not a very nice effect. It goes, if you want it like italics or like more sheared actually, to the left or right, you can do this, but I don't really recommend using this. You won't probably ever need to use it unless you're doing like a very slight, and I mean like very slight adjustments, and you got all the presets, so squish from left, and that makes like one size bigger than the other, as you can see. So like compress vertically, that makes it go inwards, but I really do not tend to use that, so I'm just going to uncheck that. And that, everyone, is how you use text media. I hope you enjoyed the short tutorial, and subscribe for more. Bye bye.